Hey folks, Philly Boy J here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a basic fried chicken wings recipe. What I have here are 10 chicken wings, and I just let my chicken wings, or any meat that I'm making for that matter, I like to soak it in some salt water solution for a few minutes before cooking it. So I just placed them in this pan here of water, and to the water I added about a tablespoon of salt. And then after letting them sit, usually I place them in the salt water solution when they're frozen, and I let them sit in the water and salt until they are completely unfrozen and thawed out. What I do is I cut my fire on medium heat, and I'm going to burn the hair off of this part of the wing and hair off of these parts of the wing. Alright, so what I do is I extend my wing and I just place it up against the fire. That crackling that you hear is the burning of the hairs. And you only burn each side and sit it under the fire for just 5 seconds. Just like that. And that's how you burn off the hairs of your chicken. Okay? So I'm going to burn the hairs off of all of these chicken wings, and I'll get back with you guys once I'm all done. Okay guys, so we're going to season our chicken wings now. Make sure you check out my website, PhillyJCooking.com, for the full recipe and exact measurements. You can also check my video description box below. The full recipe can be found there as well. We're going to add our salt. Okay. That's not a lot, I just sprinkled it slowly. We're going to add our garlic powder. So garlic powder. We're going to add our onion powder. So black pepper. And we're going to add our paprika. Okay, and then we're going to massage all of these seasonings in. I got the pepper all on one chicken. Okay guys, so as you can see, our meat is well seasoned. There are a few things that I want to address before moving on to the next step, and this is mainly for the amateurs that want to know why their chicken don't come out very crispy, or why the flour comes off of the chicken while cooking. The reason that your flour may float off of the chicken when you add it to the pot of oil is because the oil probably isn't very hot. You have to give your oil time to heat up before adding the chicken wings to the oil, okay? If you add your chicken wings to oil that's not really hot, what's going to happen is the flour is just going to float off. If you add your chicken wings to very, very hot oil, the flour is going to fry and harden automatically. So if you notice, when I add my coated chicken wings to our hot pot of oil, you're going to see that the flour fries automatically because the oil is so hot that it just start frying the flour automatically, and you're not going to see much flour float off. So make sure that your oil is hot. We're going to give our oil about 7 to 10 minutes to preheat and get hot before adding the coated chicken wings. Another thing, whenever you're frying any meat, I don't care if it's pork chops or boneless chicken, before you add your cornmeal or breadcrumbs or flour, whatever you're coating your meat with, make sure that your meat is damp and a little wet. The wetness serves as a gluing agent that helps whatever you're coating your meat with stick better. Okay, and then you want to allow your meat to sit in the coating for about 15 to 20 minutes to allow whatever you're coating your meat with to settle into the meat. It'll like glue itself onto the meat, and that way the coating is definitely not going to come off if you let it sit and kind of like settle into the meat. All right, you guys will see what I'm talking about in a few seconds. Okay guys, so I'm coating my well seasoned damp chicken with flour, and as you can see, it's sticking pretty well. See? The wetness of the chicken is helping it stick to the chicken. We're going to get ready to preheat our oil. I'm going to preheat my oil after my chicken has been sitting for 10 minutes. And then during the last 10 minutes, I'm going to add the oil to the pot and preheat it so that it's nice and hot after 20 minutes is up. Alright, so I'll get back with you guys after 10 minutes. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a pot. I'm going to place it over medium heat, medium high heat. It's been 10 minutes since our chicken has been sitting, and we're going to add our oil. I like to use old oil that I previously fried chicken in, because the old oil is obviously already seasoned and so I think it's best to add that. We're going to allow the oil to preheat and get hot for, let's say, about 8 to 10 minutes. So after 8 to 10 minutes, we're going to dip our coated chicken wings into more flour, and then we're going to throw them in this pot of hot oil. Okay guys, so when you hear the oil crackling and when you see bubbles rise to the top, that means that the oil is hot. So we're going to add our chicken pieces now. And you don't want to fry that many pieces of chicken at once, only about 5 at a time. What we're going to do is we're going to just coat them a little more with flour, and you're going to shake off the excess flour like that, and then we're going to add that to the pot of oil. All right, and as I told you guys earlier, you're going to notice that the flour fries automatically. You're not going to see it floating off of the chicken. Watch this. Look at that. Fries automatically. You don't see anything floating off. So I'm going to add 5 pieces, and we're going to fry them for about, I don't know, 13 to 15 minutes the most. It don't take wings that long to fry. The thicker ones may take 15 minutes, and the smaller chicken wings may take about 12. You'll know when they're done because they'll be nice and golden brown. The way that you can kind of tell your chicken is done is it kind of floats to the top, because cooked chicken is lighter than uncooked chicken. So that's the reason why when I press it down, see I kind of rise to the top, kind of floating. That's how you know it's done. But also the oil doesn't fry as loudly. See that it's not as loud? That's how you know it's done as well. So I'm gonna remove the chicken and sit it on a tiled plate, and I'm gonna add the next 5 chicken wings. Nice and crispy. Look at that. Look at that. Chicken is nice and crispy. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, this is our last batch, and they are pretty much done now as well. Okay guys, so I'm going to take this chicken out and I'm going to show you how it looks. Okay guys, and here is our crispy fried chicken wings. They are absolutely delicious. They're beautiful and they taste good. For the full recipe, like I said, you can check my website, PhillyJCooking.com, and you can also find this recipe in the video description box below for all the full measurements. But these bad boys are absolutely delicious. You're gonna love them. Very simple and easy way to make delicious crispy fried chicken. It's not hard or difficult at all. I hope you guys enjoy them. Look at that crispy skin. Ah. The grease and the juice is just popping all over the place. Absolutely delicious. Nice and crunchy. Chicken can't get too much better than this, guys. Peace.